I've actually experienced a couple of these, which is not fun. It doesn't hurt, it's just uncomfortable. I was not taking any rests. I was not doing enough to take care of myself. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bethany if you're new here, and I am so excited that I am 24 weeks pregnant. I haven't done a pregnancy update in probably, I think it's been 3 weeks now, and I have a lot to fill you guys in on, which I'm really excited about. But first of all, I just want to address my last video that I put out, which was me kind of talking about some of my struggles as a mom and just dealing with mom guilt and just dealing with kind of feeling like it's not enough what I'm doing. And you know what, like that video was me on probably one of my worst days. And we all have them as mothers, and I don't want to ever portray that, you know, like life is the best as a mom all the time. It's really, really hard work. I just want to thank you guys so much for all of the love and support that you guys showed me. Like, I'm just blown away by your amazing comments, and it like brought me to tears all over again because I'm really pregnant and I'm really hormonal, and I just want to thank you guys. You guys are the best. Seriously, this is why I do this, because it's you. It's you, honestly. So thank you all so much for all your amazing messages. Okay, so basically, I'm going to start with little baby boy. If you don't know, I'm actually having a boy. You can check out my gender reveal video, which was super fun to do with my husband and my little girl. So baby is actually the size of a large zucchini. He is now about 11.5 inches in length, which is almost a foot long, and is weighing in at about just over a pound, which is super exciting. And I am definitely feeling like I am getting bigger and he's getting bigger in there. So at this point in your pregnancy, your baby, its brain is growing a lot more rapidly. And right now his or hers taste buds are actually developing. Even in the baby's lungs, there's developing branches that will help them breathe once they come out of the womb. So their lungs are really developing and things are really getting going to the point where they're fully developed, and then they're just putting on weight. So my belly is now measuring around 34 inches around, which is a little bit of a leap from last time. I feel like my belly is kind of changing in shape a little bit. I feel like my uterus is growing more up and inward into my body instead of just out. And this is exactly how I was carrying with my daughter Brielle. I really hid a lot of her inside my body. And so as much as I look pregnant, I'm finding I feel him all the way inside my body, like really deep. And this is exactly how my daughter was. So I'm just gonna go through a couple of my symptoms and some of the things that have been happening in the past 3 weeks. Yeah, it's been 3 weeks. So one thing that I've been experiencing is some heartburn. I always compare my pregnancy to my last pregnancy with my daughter, and I definitely experienced a little bit of heartburn with my daughter. And they say that if you have this, that your baby will come out with lots of hair. And you know, I had it here and there with my daughter, but not crazy like I've heard some people have. And she came out with actually quite a good head of hair, and I'm assuming that this baby will be the same now that I've started having some heartburn, which is never fun. At the beginning of my pregnancy, I was dealing with a lot of vivid and lifelike dreams, which have now come back. I find that I wake up in the night from a dream because I think it's real, and I get scared and I get freaked out, which is not fun, and it takes me forever to fall back asleep. It's so not fun. But yeah, again, I'm just having really vivid dreams, so it kind of makes me feel like I'm not getting a true rest in, because it's like I feel like I'm living life through my dreams. They're so real. So for the past little while, my back has actually been bothering me a little bit, a lot more sooner than with my daughter. And I'm finding that I'm not even able to pick up my daughter anymore at all, just because my back just can't handle it. It just hurts too much. And so it's okay. She is, you know, just over 2 years old, and so she's able to walk a lot more, and I do pick her up occasionally, but not all the time. So I've been getting her to hold my hand instead of me pick her up for things, which is kind of sad because I know that this is kind of changing the way that we do things and like our relationship in a little bit of a way, but I just can't pick her up anymore. My back hurts way too much. So with my daughter and my pregnancy with her, my skin was super oily and super prone to acne. I had so much deep acne right in here, and I still actually have some scarring from that, which was so terrible. But this pregnancy, my skin is super duper dry. It's really flaky, and I find that I have a lot of dry spots, especially right in here. But I have no acne, which is so nice, and I'm really enjoying this clear skin. So another thing to do with my skin is that my belly has been getting really itchy just from the stretching of the skin. So I've been lathering it up with a lot of lotion. I've been making sure that's nice and moisturized, which really helps with the itching. So something that I've started is actually to nest. So I've been doing a lot of organizing, I've been doing a lot of cleaning, and I have like a huge list of all the things that I need to do before the baby is born, which is kind of fun because I definitely am excited about baby boy coming. I've like made blankets for him, I've made nursing pads, I've like done a bunch of things that I'm kind of just trying to get my a head start on. So one thing that actually started with my daughter at around 22 weeks was Braxton Hicks contractions, which is kind of false labor contractions. It's just your uterus practicing for real labor. And so I've actually experienced a couple of these, which is not fun. It doesn't hurt, it's just uncomfortable and it's annoying, and it's usually brought on by stress and not resting enough or not drinking enough water. Basically, I was pushing myself too hard at around 22 weeks. I was not taking any rests. I was not doing enough to take care of myself. And so I started to have some Braxton Hicks contractions, and it didn't scare me because I had experienced this with my daughter. I don't know, I've just been taking a lot more time to take care of myself and to make sure that I am rested, I'm getting enough water, I'm doing what I need to do to take care of myself so I can take care of this baby. And I haven't had any Braxton Hicks for probably the past week and a half, which is really good. And that makes me really happy because that actually never happened with my daughter. They continued up until I went into actual labor with her. So that's a long time. That's 18 weeks of Braxton Hicks. And so I'm really hoping that this time around that if I just stay a little bit more relaxed and just take care of myself a little bit better in, not being as stressed out or dealing with my anxiety and dealing with the hard days, that I can kind of avoid that. And that would be really nice. So I was kind of rushing to get through this video because I really didn't want my daughter to wake up from her nap, and it looks like she's just woken up now. So I'm going to end the video here, guys, and thank you guys so much for watching my pregnancy updates. I hope they are helpful to you in some way on your own pregnancy journey, because that's why I do this. I just want to help others with my experience, and hopefully you can relate in some way. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me, and yeah, make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you guys in the next video.